So I was talking with some friends recently and they asked me, was it worth it to go to treatment? They were talking about the financial costs, they were talking about the stress. I mean, there were times when I was in treatment that I thought, if I had known how hard this was going to be before I started this process, I would never have come here. There were times when I would cry to my therapist and say that I'm hanging by a thread. Like literally, I don't know how to continue even blinking my eyes because this just is impossible. It's so hard. It's overwhelming. It feels so heavy. It feels so dark. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. I just am not sure if it's even worth it, and I feel like I'm wasting my parents' money. I remember thinking that many times and wishing that my parents would just pull the financial cord out, because I thought I'm wasting their money. I'm wasting. I'm not worth it. I'm wasting. I keep repeating myself because I don't know how else to articulate it, but I do know on the other end of the scale, now that I'm on the other side, that I've come to grips with the fact that I'm a human being and I deserve to be happy. Not because of anything that I did or didn't do, just because I exist. The fact that I exist, that I'm alive, that I have a family or that I don't have a family. You know, everyone comes from different situations, and so it's like, but you're a human being, and so you deserve happiness, and it's worth it for treatment. I was reading through some journal entries about a friend of mine who took quite a bit of convincing to realize that yes, I don't have to be ridiculously sick so that my parents will think it's worth it to pay for treatment. And it took, it was just lots of convincing. Now that she's been through it, she now realizes, yeah, it was worth it. And the finances, I can't put a cost on what I feel now. I can't put a price on how worth it was to go through all the pain, to finally deal with all the pain. I can't put a price on that. I just know that it is worth it, and I hope to share that with other people. It was worth being able to now talk. It's worth being able to handle conflict. It's worth being able to find a reason to get out of bed in the morning. It's worth the experiences. I have sadness and sorrow in my life. Yeah, there are times when I call my mom and I cry because I still feel grief. I still feel lost. I still feel lonely. I still have feelings of rejection. I sometimes feel abandoned. But it's worth it because I don't have to. That's not the majority of my life, and I don't feel all those things all the time now. And now I feel hope, and I feel happiness and energy and purpose, and I know that I'm funny. I like knowing that, and it was worth it. That's priceless. That's priceless to know that I have something to offer the world. And for those of you who wonder if it's worth it, please feel free to visit our website at eatingdisordershelp.com and share your thoughts and feelings.